Are we gonna get started now?
Yeah, if you guys are ready.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
StanTheMan. Kooz?
Koozy. Or Dakota.
Dakota.
What do you call me?
Tomato.
I'm mostly get called Kooz, but
You're Koozy in my phone.
A fag.
Most people call me Koozy. He calls me Dakota.
BoozyDranks.
Koozy, the name Koozy kind of sounds
Beau,
like a
I call him
fleshlight.
Beau.
I like
He
to
calls him
drink.
probably Boozy
Beige.
Drinks. I mean,
Yeah.
nicknames are more just to be more,
More
savvy.
More podcast like, I guess.
More podcast.
Anyways.
Yeah, it's perfect.
My nickname back in the day used to be Booger Eater because I used to eat everyone else's boogers.
You do sound bitch.
Now you're a poop eater.
Yeah, now I just eat the ass.
But you still gotta look in that ass before you eat it, I bet.
That's right, dude. I like to taste myself
So
before I
you
get in
still
there.
likes that little burger taste, a little salty burger taste.
Take it back to the original.
So yeah, I'm Dakota. This is my brother Beau.
There we go.
That's how we met. We're just brothers.
Okay, same sack, same
Came out the same
generation.
nuts.
I was about.
I think I came
I
from
was about 14 months behind you, weren't I?
14 months. I'm 14 months older. I think I came from the right nut. You came from the left, because I mean we're different, but we're same in a lot of ways. But we're definitely different. I mean,
Definitely different.
So
Yeah.
this is my best friend Stanley, one of my best friends. Also one of Beau's best friends. Stanley, you he's just one of, he's everybody's
Just
fucking
kidding.
best friend in
Love
our
him.
friend group. Everybody loves fucking
I love you guys,
Stanley.
dude.
He's everybody's best friend. When you get married and you have to pick your best man, you're gonna be fucked, because
Who would
everyone's
seriously
gonna
be your
pick
best
you
friend?
to be like but like all of them, like all 5 of yours or whatever. It's gonna be hard because everyone's gonna have you in their wedding, and you're gonna have to fucking pick.
Who would be
Yeah,
your
I don't
best
know.
man if you were to pick right now? Just say it. Just say it.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Just say it.
I don't know.
Probably Mickey, I would
I
say.
don't know.
Really?
I don't know. I don't really hang out with Mickey too much lately, so it's like it would have been Mickey, but now it's hard to like even. He'll definitely be
Yeah,
up there
well,
with like
that's
a.
all
They got my runner up, boys.
Yeah, you're definitely a
That's
good
how it was
contender,
with me
man.
and J. Crew. I wasn't his best man. Noah was, because that's his brother.
Yeah.
But we weren't hanging out for a long time. But he still made me his first friend,
Yeah.
because we just have that past,
Yeah.
And I think you and Mickey have that past, so I don't know.
Yeah. He'll definitely be up there for
Beau
sure.
would be my best man because he's my brother, but we're also
Yeah.
super close, And I was hoping Beau would be like, yeah, and he'd be my best man because I love him.
It's really hard for me to decide between you and Michael because I'm so close to both of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
What the fuck?
I mean,
I'm not up there.
You'd definitely be in there. But
In the
I
five.
mean, you and I have always had that. Like you're gonna be my best man, I'll be your best man. Kind of deal ever since we were little.
Yeah, but
So-
you and Michael have been like hanging out and going to like Las Vegas, Mexico, and shit.
Well, I mean,
You guys,
yeah,
you guys
that's
have gone a lot closer, like in the past.
Oh
few
yeah,
years.
I mean, fuck, I mean, me and Michael are so fucking close. I mean,
Me and Michael, Michael have always had like a good bond, and I feel like yours and Michael's bond have gotten stronger like in the past few
Yeah.
years.
But you and I have always been so close because we are so close in age. So
Yeah, it's that's a hard one. It's a
I
hard
don't know.
one.
It would be tough. It would be tough to decide, but you guys both would definitely be there. For sure, Mickey. Russ for sure. I don't know. I mean, you guys and Mickey and Russ have always been, my best friends, especially what I've considered fucking really close out of everybody. So it's kind of hard to say.
I'd probably do the same people, but I'd probably throw J. Crew in the mix. And
Why? Because he had your.
no, not because of that. Because me and him, he was like my best friend for a good point in time.
You guys talk still quite a bit.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
He's doing his own thing. He's having a kid. Like
Yeah.
she's about to pop, dude.
Yeah.
She's about to
I know.
pop, which is exciting.
Congratulations, by the
I
way.
love Jesse and Kristen. They're such.
Yeah,
good
I want to have
people,
Jesse
though.
on the podcast. Like I want any. So I feel like some weeks, if one of us can't show up, I want a friend to come in because
Yeah, like I said.
I'll show the pictures. But I had a lot of our friends and a lot of people commenting on our 5-minute like snippet that I posted, like saying how much they liked it, and a lot of people saying how much they wanted to be on the podcast. Some of our close friends.
Yeah.
Crew being one of them, probably the first person I would want on here.
Fuck
'cause
yeah.
he's so fucking
I'd
funny.
want TJ for sure.
I'd want
TJ's
TJ.
a
I talked
fucking
to
funny
TJ.
motherfucker, and I love
was
TJ.
the first guy I talked to, so TJ would probably get it first, and then J Crew. But me and Stanley met in middle school.
Yeah, middle school.
I don't know. We were kind of talking about it before. We don't remember exactly when we met. We just were in classes together, and weren't super close in middle school, but we were cool with each other. In high school, we just got closer.
Yeah, I got fucking started off then. That's when we started fucking hanging out, started partying a little more.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Yeah. And then I remember when I brought Beau, because Beau, when Beau was I don't know, probably I had a car, so Beau had to be 14, 15. I brought him to, remember I brought you out to Moon Rocks or one of those places?
Yep.
And Beau didn't drink, he didn't smoke weed or nothing,
What a
dude.
pussy.
Now he's probably had 6 beers before this podcast.
Nah, more than that. No, I remember when I met Stanley.
It broke him out of his shell, and he met a lot of people and started.
Yeah, and the funny thing was
I know we met in high school, but I can't remember it for the life of me.
But the thing was I from 8th grade and when I got into high school, I kind of had my group of friends, in 8th grade, because at Cold Springs, when you're about to go into high school, you're the top dog in 8th grade, you know, and you have your group of friends, and then as soon as I got to high school, I didn't hang out with any fucking buddy in my class, and not a couple people.
You started hanging out with my friends.
It was all Dakota's friends, when I started to get to know you was in high school, and
Russell was one of my close friends growing up because we were the same age, and then him and Beau just became fucking best friends. And me and Russell are still close. We're still close, but him and Beau are even closer.
Me and Russell, as soon as I remember when fucking Russell moved down here and he brought his dirt bike, and I was super into riding. That's how me and Russell came close.
He came back from Montana.
Yeah, when he came back from Montana.
He got super drunk and puked on my carpet, and it pissed me off.
But fucking, I remember he showed up to the house, and he was like, hey, let's go ride. I brought my dirt bike down from Montana and stuff, and that's how we started being friends. Was going and we rode, and the first time me and Russell went and rode is when I snapped my arm in half.
Oh, that was the first time?
The first time we rode together. And I took him out to Cold Springs.
Pull up a picture. Look at that shit. I'll do that in post.
Yeah, well, I thought it was already up. I'm like, fuck, you already had it anticipated? I'm like, how the fuck do you
I'll
know
bring that up in post. I'll bring it up in post.
I
need some.
I fucking hit took Russell to Cold Springs. I'm like, hey, I know this fucking jump. I know this line. This is a track I ride every day.
Where were you guys at?
In Cold Springs.
I didn't know.
Right behind Cold Springs Middle School, where all those houses are now. They had a bunch of house pads, different.
Oh, I know. You tell them. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Well,
you keep telling me.
I had a couple house pads, that were coming up, and fucking I made a little route, a little jump coming off, and it had rained a couple days before, and there was a fat rain rut in the middle of the lip of the jump, and I used to. You could hit the jump, and it was just.
So you hit the rut and then fucking went over the jump.
So how it happened was it stepped up, and it was it went like this. So it went up, and then it went flat, and then it went back up, and then it went flat, and then it was just like
a step up.
Yeah, kind of a very small step up. But once you hit the top of the step up, it was flat for probably 200 yards. So you could hit it as hard as you wanted. And you'd land flat. And it wasn't a huge step up. Well, it had rained a couple days before, and there's a cross rut in the middle of the lip of the jump. I cross rutted coming off the lip of the jump because it had rained, and there was a fat rain rut in the middle, and I would hit it at 5th gear pin because you could hit it as hard as you want, and you would land flat. And so it wasn't a big deal. So when I hit the fucking jump, my back tire sagged, and then I kicked up like this, and fucking when I came off, it ripped my hands completely off the bars, and I was 5th gear tapped on my 250.
It was a good size jump too, because I remember I went out riding with.
And I was going over 50 miles an hour. So when it ripped, my bike went to the side, and when I landed like this, and it just snapped right here in half backwards.
Picture, post.
But dude, and then Russell ran up.
So was that was your guys' first time hanging out or first time riding together?
First time riding together.
But
and then I went to the hospital.
It had to be the second or third time you guys probably hung out. It had to be pretty close to one of the first times you guys ever hung out ever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that's how we got close.
I thought it
but-
was like further down. Like you guys have been hanging out for a while.
No, it was the
I
first
thought
time
you
we
did
rode
that in like
together.
middle school.
I was 15 when it happened. So 10 years
You're
ago.
nice.
It was 10 years ago on August 24th.
Yeah, because I got the picture up on, and that's why I'll be able to find the picture because I just sent it to Beau the other day.
Yeah,
all
August
fucked
24th.
up, or him like all scarred up and shit.
It had my fucking picture of all my staples. I had 42 staples.
Well, no, I sent you the picture of the X-ray. I didn't have the picture of the staples.
But my bone broke like this, and it was like this, and it was just fucking completely broken half. If it went through my skin, my arm would have completely fucking come off my body.
I've never even
Keep the
broken a
camera,
bone,
or
dude.
bring that out a little bit or get a little
Like this?
far away from it. Just bring it out closer to your mouth if you're leaning back.
Yeah, I've never even broken a bone, so
Me
like,
neither.
I'm blessed for that.
And that was the
Me
first
neither.
time I ever dislocated anything. I didn't know I thought I dislocated my shoulder. I didn't know what it was
Did
going
you
to
like
feel
dislocate your pinky, or was that Dylan?
No, I got
That was
my fucking
It was like
finger
all fucking
mauled by
sideways from
Frankie's
him
dog.
catching football or
Or-
something.
No, that was
Don't
me.
die.
That was
Did
you.
you-
That was you.
No, remember I?
Yeah, Frankie's dead.
Fuck, good
Rest in
riddance.
peace.
Frankie died.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dog.
From cancer.
Dylan's dog.
Yeah, like a month or so ago.
What?
You fucked my finger up. I always have Frankie right here.
Well, yeah, Frankie bit him, but yeah, you're talking about the time Hunter threw me the football.
Yeah.
And I went to catch it, and it was the most squirreliest fucking ball. And I went to catch it, and he threw it from pretty far, and it came down on my finger just perfectly and bent it back straight. Literally, if I was like this, I'd be pointing at myself. And it was funny because Jesse was
Fucking
there,
Hunter
was there. I was like kind of in shock because like I was way down the field where everybody else was. Like we were just getting ready to leave, I think, and I just started like I saw my finger and I was like, oh shit, I think I broke my finger in there. And Jesse's like, grab the fucking ball. What are you doing? They didn't hear me. And then I got a little closer and they're like, oh shit. Literally, it was like just.
Did it just feel like a
backwards.
jammed finger, or like what?
Yeah, kind of. It wasn't broken. It was just jammed. It was just jammed backwards, just right in the middle.
That's so gnarly.
You know, that reminds me. Would you hand me another beer?
Yeah. Yeah, that was I haven't had a break, but that was your first and only break, right? Or I guess I was considered broken too, right?
Yeah,
was
and
this?
then I broke my. I broke not too long ago.
When
my
was this one of the
Oh,
topics?
my thumb. I broke my thumb.
When was your first beer run? I want to hear about that, or a good beer run story that you
Okay,
that
so-
you want to talk about.
This is what I used to do. I used to fucking do, we'd all, run into Rayleigh's and do beer runs.
Rayleigh's, Walmart, Smith's.
So what
wherever.
I got
Yeah.
I got smart with it. So when I fucking
Like you did it a lot, so you got good
well,
with
this
it.
is what I ended up doing is instead of doing beer runs, I did bottle runs. So what I used to do is when the Walmart opened in Lemon Valley, I would go in there, right? I'd grab a cart. I would go down the beer aisle. I would grab a couple cases of beer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I would grab at least 3 or 4 bottles and stuff them in my waistband.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would go up to the fucking clerk, and she would check me all out, and she would ask for my ID. And I'd go, and I'd be like, oh, shit. I forgot my ID. I got to go grab it in my truck real
That
quick.
is smart.
And
That is
so
smart.
every fucking time she'd be like, okay. And then so I'd leave the cart there full of beer and all, I grab like fucking chips and shit just to kind of all make it look fucking
Yeah,
natural.
and they're just used to people not coming back.
Yeah, and
so it's
so-
not like a thing they're gonna
Yeah,
remember.
so I was like, let me go out to my truck real quick. So I'd walk out with the fucking bottle stuffed in my pants and I'd jump in the car and fucking
That's
dip out.
smart.
Hunter used to do the same thing. I'd be like at the store with him, just like sweating bullets, like, oh my god, we're about to do this. And fucking like I'm out there running, and I just like see Hunter fucking just carrying 2 cases, like walking naturally. He's like, yeah, if you just act natural, then fucking
They don't do anything.
no one cares.
So yeah, Hunter used to do that all the time. He was really
walk
good at
out.
it. Dude, then one time he did that and he got out and he was out in the parking lot and the fucking beer ripped. Fucking beer cans started going everywhere and he just kept walking naturally like it didn't happen. Like it just cut to that routine. Like a normal person who would have bought their beer, they would have been like, oh, my beer. He just kept walking like, oh fuck, like it was so funny. Beer's just going everywhere. We're kind of pissed, like, fuck, you should have grabbed him or something, man.
Yeah.
We only got 1 case now. So yeah,
really fun.
I only did it one time. And it wasn't a beer run, it was a bottle run as well. And it was supposed to be a beer run. I walked in and it was when I was hanging out with Travis, and he had his little red Chevy, And he used to do them all the time. And I went to go do it, and I just saw the bottles, and I was like, that's going to be way easier. So I grabbed the bottle and just stuck it in my pants and just walked out. So why we got the bottle is because we were about to go hang out with 2 girls. Literally, when I hung out with him, that was our mission. Every single night, it was just to hang out with girls. Like, start texting all the girls on your phone and see if they want to hang out. Like, that's all we would ever do. Because we were like 16, 17. We were just at that age. So we go, and these girls are like, bring alcohol. Like, if you guys come over, bring alcohol. We have a hot tub at our apartment complex. Bring alcohol. So I brought that bottle. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't very good. It was like a vodka. It was
some McCormick bullshit.
Yeah. Well, no, it was like it was like a decent vodka. It was like a fruity vodka that just dudes it wouldn't like, but girls would like. Yeah. So me and Travis probably had a few sips, but we didn't drink a lot. And those girls were going hard on it, and we were only there for like probably 20 minutes, and these girls got drunk from it. And So they're acting crazy, and there was a couple in the hot tub with us, and they're just like acting stupid. Me and Travis are kind of looking at each other like, okay, these girls are being a little too much, you know. And then they start fucking putting soap into the hot tub. And I don't know if you guys have ever done that, putting soap in a hot tub. You don't even have to put a lot. It starts fucking overflowing. Starts overflowing like a motherfucker, dude. It was cool looking at me. Travis was like, "Oh damn, that's crazy! Like, it's your dad's fucking apartment complex, but this is cool. That's tight." Fucking 20 minutes later, fucking cops show up. Fucking
probably from that fucking couple or something.
The couple called the cops. So they put all 4 of us in fucking handcuffs, and they're like, "Okay, who brought the alcohol?" And they tested all 4 of us. Me and Travis weren't drunk. And they were, and Travis looked at me, and he's like, "Don't." I was like, "Oh, they did. They have it." And they're like, and she's like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, we just came, and they already had the alcohol, sir. Like, I mean, we didn't drink any, as you saw." And he's like, "Yeah, no, I can see that."
Oh, fucking they dirtbags, dude.
He unhandcuffs us, let us go, and those 2 girls both get what was it called?
Like MICs.
MICs, dude. Yeah. And me and Travis fucking get away scot-free, fucking laughing our asses off. That girl texts me like, "What the fuck?" 3 weeks later, I take her virginity.
Oh, it's fucking tight.
She wasn't that mad, I guess.
Oh, that's fucking rad,
dude. You think she'd be a lot more pissed, huh?
I just showed a lot of balls to her.
You know who she is. I'm not going to say her name. I'll bleep it. Right, chick. And when we had sex...
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
She acted like she was super drunk, but she wasn't that at all. She had 1 beer because I gave it to her, and that was all the alcohol she had. And after we got done...
And the roofie.
And I saw this lady had a good quote. She's like, because this dude got charged for rape, and he was in prison for like 15 years, and then got out because he actually didn't rape her, and he was like a football. Yeah, he was gonna be like in college and shit, or he was like gonna be in the NFL. He was a really good football college player, and but the quote was like, don't call it rape when it's what's the word, like,
when it's natural.
Don't call it rape when it's regret.
Oh yeah.
She regretted having sex. I think it was just in the back of my car, and it was her first time. So she just started acting like she was super drunk, and she's like, "It was a mistake."
In the Jeep.
In the Jeep.
Hey.
Well, speaking of virginity stories, I got a good one.
All right, sir.
It was fucking 8th grade, and my buddy Ryan. 8th grade. Buddy Ryan Berryman.
Cold Spring Cat.
Woo woo. My buddy Ryan Berryman was fucking like, "Oh, you haven't had sex before like I have?" I was like, "Well, I'll show you. I got a girlfriend of like 2 years. I'll do this right now, motherfucker." So finally convinced her to do it, and she's over at my house, and my parents are watching the movie, and like she could stay a little bit longer. I finally get to it, and I swear it was like 45 minutes, but in like real time, it's like 2 seconds. It was like midsummer heat, dude. I'm fucking sweating my balls off, but I was fucking rushing. I was like, "Yeah, I'm so excited." Didn't fucking take my socks off or my shirt, and get done, go downstairs, and I'm looking for something to drink. Mom catches me, and I'm wearing this bright yellow shirt. She's like, "What's that on your shirt?" And I was like, "Nothing, what?" And I look down, and there's this big red stain right on my fucking stomach. I'm looking around.
Not really, dude.
I'm looking around from the living room, and I can see the kitchen from the living room. And I was like, I see like a jar of fucking like Crystal Light, like red shit. I was like, it's Crystal Light, Mom. He fucking takes her 2 fingers and fucking wipes it. Smells. Stanley! And my dad just like turns over on the couch. He's like, "You're in trouble now, boy." Fucking run upstairs. My girlfriend's putting on her short shorts and shit. She's like, "Hey, you." I was like, "They know.
We're fucked.
She's like, "How do they know?" I was like, "Do you not fucking see this giant mess?"
Do you not see me? Looks like I'm a stab wound victim. I don't know why she didn't like think you were like hurt or something first. Like, it's crazy how she just knew.
Yeah, I don't.
Your mom just knew. That's mom's intuition.
Well,
probably
you know, just knew when her boy became a man.
Just wiping cherry blood off and just.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
Yeah. I've heard that story. I've heard that story multiple times. It just always makes me laugh, dude. And the first time I heard it was in 8th grade because he came back to school and he fucking told me. I'll never forget. You were sitting across from me in English. We were in Mrs. Larson's. You were sitting across from me. You told me the story.
Dude, that went around the fucking school for sure. Like wildfire.
Because you were like one of the only kids.
Do you remember when I got in a fight in that class with Whitner?
Yeah, I don't. Kind of.
Were you there?
I don't think I was there that day. But I remember when it happened.
Miss Larson is just fucking blowing her whistle the whole time like it was gonna stop.
Your little rape whistle.
Fuck. Good taps.
That's hella funny. So, Beau, your first virginity story is funny. No, Beau's virginity story is funny. Can I say why?
Was it Pastor Donovan?
No, because
no comment.
No
comment.
He did butt sex before he had regular sex because they thought that'd be better.
Dude, dope. That's fucking sick.
Have no comment on the subject.
Wait, with who?
You have no comment?
No comment.
He was young, dude. He was like in middle school, weren't you?
8th grade, no?
Yeah, 8th grade. That's right.
I was between 8th grade and freshman year.
Nice.
So, but yeah. Then, do you not want to talk about that much?
No comment.
No comment. Okay. That part's just funny to me.
So it was Pastor Donovan. Doing it in the butt.
In the butt. That's funny.
I knew where to start. That's all I can say.
That's where you start, I guess.
I knew where to nut first. I've always been kind of a smart guy. I know, because I can say with all that, the ones that, I did lose to and the ones I did care about were
that's nice.
All have kids now. And I knew when I first
guess she didn't learn, huh?
First went to the bud, yes, I knew
you knew
my path.
You knew she was potent, so you just didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Guess what?
But you hooked up with her a lot after that. But we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
No don't say names unless I do and I bleep them. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so this is our first podcast. We did a test podcast last week, just seeing how it would go. Beau last week started talking about the mafia, and we were like, "Oh, that'd be a good thing to start talking about in the first podcast." So I want to hear like. So you were saying you've seen Goodfellas and you've seen
so I mean probably anybody that watches this probably has seen Goodfellas, and I've always found it interesting how the fucking you guys got to watch it. I wish you guys would have watched the movie before this because you guys would be like
I've seen like sections of it, but I never I said in the last one I never sat there and watched it.
To be short about it, I talked to Bruce that is my, drills for us.
Yeah.
And, he knows this guy.
That's his alias already, so,
I got a security system put in my house today.
Oh, cool.
It's like
a ring, too?
Yeah, in a ring. So
okay, well,
I just got
if you just brought that up, I just want to bring up, we'll go back to the mafia
I just got
stuff.
a fucking notification that someone's walking in front of my door. And I can hold it and say... Hey, get the fuck away from my house. Guess no one's out there.
Where's that at?
It's my front door.
Oh, okay.
So there's my front door, and then right here is my. This is outside.
Oh, so you got two. You just said a thing. So yeah, Beau, my little brother, just bought his first fucking house,
Yeah,
dude.
congratulations.
So fucking proud of him, man. So sick.
Here, drink this so you can cheers to me, kind of.
I'll get my own beer.
Fuck
for
Yeah, I
that
mean,
reason.
my biggest accomplishment in my life for sure. Like I said, I did a little rant on Facebook and shit because I don't brag about
No, you
myself a
usually
lot,
don't,
but
that's something you got to bring
Yeah,
up, dude.
fuck
Fucking
yeah.
cheers. I'm
I
so
mean,
happy.
it's biggest
So proud of
accomplishment
both
I
of
ever
you
made.
guys, dude. His girlfriend Emily, you guys are awesome. Super happy for you guys.
Cheers and hard.
Here's some pictures of the place. Some like here's some views of his place because he got his house is up on the hill in Golden Valley.
Oh yeah, it's super beautiful.
In the place where he wanted to be, which is Golden Valley, and the view is fucking awesome. So super happy about that.
Yeah, super stoked for you.
Yeah, no, like I said, I did my rant on Facebook, but it really is like,
You got tears from
You
the
know.
house or from the beer?
huh?
You got tears from the house. You're tearing up a little bit. Is that from the beer?
I gagged a little bit. You'll see later. I'm fucking joking.
Okay, I'll zoom in.
That's why he was laughing at.
I'll zoom into him when he gags.
Yeah, I really pounded it. I was like, "Fuck yeah, this feels good." And then I
My
just
first house.
kind of what it was. But were you having another?
Jesus, dude, I just handed you one.
No, I told you just chugged in there and gagged, and then now we're back
All the
in.
beers you guys brought to you. There's only 2 left after this.
But he's driving, so
I'm on my head one.
I'll slowly slip him now. But
Yeah.
But seriously, like
It's awesome, dude.
it was all, like I said, I don't rant about myself much, but I really have worked hard to get to do this. And, obviously you, Dad, Michael, Mom, Emily, my friends, you guys have always, motivated me to kind of get to that point. And, people don't see on the backside how much it takes because, a lot of the times I get in my office and sometimes I'm there till 8 o'clock at night, like just pushing jobs out, getting shit going. And when I got my license,
For those of people who don't know, what your office at West Coast, right?
Well, yeah, let's make it kind of short and sweet about what we do. Because people don't want to
yeah,
hear about trades.
me, my
that's
brother,
what
and our family, we own West Coast Dirt Works and West Coast Pump and Well
West
Works.
Coast?
We do
West Coast Dirt Works.
Dirt Works, utilities, concrete, septic systems. We do well drilling, water well drilling, pump systems, water treatment. We do a whole line of something that in Northern Nevada I only know of that we hold the licenses that we do. There's nobody else that I know that holds a multiple license that we have.
Which is
and
pumping well, concrete, and then just
water
excavation
treatment.
dirt.
Utility license, a C5 for concrete.
So what Beau does, Beau is the one that because we started just West Coast Dirt Works, and Beau used to work on pumping wells for houses. Long story short, with the help of West Coast Dirt Works, we were able to start West Coast Pump and Well Works, and Beau's running that. He runs that.
did all the testing for it.
He did the testing, got the license for it. Yeah, he runs that. He hired the awesome guys. We got two guys that work on the pumping wells, and then we got a couple guys that do the drilling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess just one guy, and then his.
Well, Bruce Miller, which used to own Miller's and Sons Drilling, when 08 happened.
Kind of sub out to him.
I subbed the drilling out,
I
and then
see.
I get all the money from doing the pump work. But, I recently got a call from a guy that's licensed here, and it's very rare to find a licensed Nevada driller because in Nevada, you have to be licensed to drill. In multiple other states, you don't have to be a licensed driller, but in Nevada, for some reason, you do. Not even in California, you don't have to be. So I had this guy call me, I didn't even tell you this, but the other day, and he's been working down in Arizona, but he's had his driller's license in Nevada for 15 plus years. He's drilled for 30 years, and he's looking for a job local because he lives in Reno, but has been drilling in Arizona. So we're thinking about investing in a drill rig, which is about, even a used drill rig, 1995 T3 is about $250,000. So we're thinking about investing in one, having him and his guy run the show, pay him the good wages, but still when the drilling comes, it's
that's on you.
True.
So you don't have to sub it out.
It's big money. And plus, once we get this California license, which I got approved for, and I test on October 29th, it's going to be a huge change. And what I want to do is expand and get big. Like, I mean big to be comfortable, but I mean not big to where, like, not to bag my competitor, but they've gotten big where they're, they took their quality of work and they turned it into quantity of work. But I still want the quality work and not take too much load.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, dude.
Anyways, but yeah,
so he's doing that.
Anyways,
we started a concrete side as well. Concrete and dirt work go hand in hand. I do the dirt work side of things. I do a lot of like septic tanks, a lot of utilities, grading pads, all that kind of stuff. Our boy Stan over here is an electrician. Fucking
I work with
dude.
Merit Electric. They just gave me my first job up in the incline.
So you're running your own jobs.
Yeah, I'm a foreman now
for Merit, which is one of the biggest.
They're pretty big out here. They do a lot of power plants and shit out here. We're pretty big commercially wise.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the bigger commercial electrical companies in the West Coast.
I mean, we're owners of company, and this fucker still probably makes more than us because he's just killing it.
Yeah, he's
because you went to school for it, and I mean,
I went to school and everything.
I remember when you were going to school because I was still towards the end. I was still living with you, right?
Yeah. You
were just kind of starting to finally finish it.
Yeah, and I was out of town a lot, going to power plants and shit.
Yep.
But I'm gonna say a lot about with our company. Both my brothers are fucking great operators. They both run equipment. They both kill, kill the side of the dirt work and concrete. My dad and my brothers are some of the best operators I've seen in this town. They can jump, especially Dakota. This guy jumps on a fucking skid steer, the best I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen so many people operate on a skid steer. From Bruce McKay, when I worked there, in multiple companies I worked for, landscape companies, blah, blah, blah. Even Dad. You are one of the best. And to say, skid steer is just a small machine, but if you can master that machine, you can do so much with it. And this guy right here, dude, he fucking kills it. He can literally grade a fucking lay down base and start pulling it and dragging it back and get it within tenths of inches on a perfect grade.
Yep.
And by the time you compact it, it's almost dead nuts. Every time he does it. Every fucking time.
And then I've been getting a lot better on the excavator, which is like our main machine we work with. I've been telling people because I'm probably the biggest I've ever been. I was down to like 200 a couple of years ago, and now I'm like fucking 30 pounds above that. I'm like, well, fuck, man, I just became a better operator. I don't have to labor as much, so I'm in the machine just getting fat, fucking killing it in there. The better operator you get, the fatter you get.
That's just a big boy, dude.
So, no, yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay.
It's fun. It's tough, tough work. But once you get good at operating, you're in the machine more, so it gets a lot easier. And I've been running.
You guys have like a bunch of AC and heaters in your rigs and shit.
And some of the older ones we don't. The skid steers don't usually come with them.
Yeah, because it's all open and shit.
Yeah, so.
But I was go to the operators and I'm just like, fuck, I'm working outside in the trench or something. And just motherfuckers with a fan on their face.
Yeah, our 306, our new machine has it. It's just depends on our most of our excavators do. If it's an enclosed cab, then yeah.
Well, we're getting on the topic of mafia, which I mean, we started and then we got sidetracked. I think we'll skip that. And
I just wanted to say, well, actually, I just pretty much watched The Sopranos. If we'll watch Goodfellas, you guys need to watch The Sopranos.
Let you guys need to watch Goodfellas, and we'll come back and talk about it. I think we should move on to TikToks.
The videos are getting cut out.
Great pictures now.
I didn't send any.
I didn't send shit to pictures. Oh no, that's it.
I forgot about my fucking baby.
Oh, I said that.
Oh yeah,
What
you
is
went
that?
in a fucking ball.
Like, as a baseball, it's like compressed or what? Oh, look, it's
That's powdered sugar. Yeah, I saw that.
Alright, so I just sent screenshots of people saying stuff about our first one. When the hell is the first episode? These stories had me dying laughing. Someone just said laughy face. What an absolute hilarious test episode in 5 minutes. I miss you fuckers.
Who is that?
Nate. Oh, I didn't send the other ones. There's a few other
Look
ones.
at that one.
Well, thanks for all the love and support, guys.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
What?
Big...
Is that an elephant dick?
20 years old, 23 miles away.
What a fucking Tinder profile. She's bold,
That
dude.
is a good Tinder profile.
Holy fuck, that is
If it ain't this big, I don't want it.
That's funny.
Alright, well.
Thanks for all the love and support, guys.
Yeah. No, I want to try to get this one out to, more people than just our friends. So I don't know how, but I'm gonna try.
Have you tried Pornhub?
Yeah, we talked about that last time, where people just post his regular videos on Pornhub.
Yeah,
it's not a bad idea.
What's the type of porns you like to watch or watch back in the day? You ever hear of nugget porn?
No, what is that?
They're little nuggets. They ain't got no arms or legs. And
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Pull her up. That's funny.
Pull it up.
No, I can't pull it up. I can't.
You ever been caught fucking
When you said
watching
nugget,
porn?
I thought you meant little nugget to poop. Dude, so the Vikings back in the day to fucking like show dominance, like if they like raped and pillaged a village or a family, they'd go and make the father lay down and the Viking would shit on his chest. And,
Is that where that fucking came from?
maybe? But I was watching a podcast. I mean, talking about a podcast on another podcast, but they're talking about how what if the Viking was constipated? How embarrassing that would be. Just over him trying to poop. Just give me a second. Looking at his kids and stuff. His kids are all playing with toys and stuff, like waiting for this guy to shit on his
Just little fucking
chest.
speckles coming out.
Yeah,
it's coming. Don't
And
worry.
they said, like what if you're a little constipated and those little hard nugget balls come out and just roll right off his chest. Right onto the floor.
That's where the Cleveland Steamer comes in.
Or he just farts on his chest. Like, fuck, dude, that's so funny.
Hot.
I'm sorry, this doesn't happen to most guys.
Yeah. Just got nervous. This is the first family I've ever...
I just want to know what they eat, because back then, fuck, I wish I can get some solid shits like that.
I think it's they're not drinking as much booze.
That's probably it.
My poor septic tank.
I fucking got caught watching porn once. So it was me and my friend Curtis. We were like fucking like in the 5th or 4th grade.
You weren't beating off together?
No, we were just like we just
me and
opened. No, haven't had a lovely experience like that yet. But things can change.
Very, very quickly.
What are you saying?
So it was like our first time like watching porn, and we were like excited and start looking it up on his computer in his room. And his mom was supposed to be out on a date or some shit, and he just had his mom as a parent. And so it's pulled up, we're just watching it, and fucking like a minute in, and she just comes in, surprises us with like ice cream and everything. You just hear this fucking girl just she's like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "I gotta go home."
Damn, just left him with that.
Yeah.
What the fuck, coordinates.
What the fuck? I didn't go back to his house for like a month. We'd hang out like every day.
Damn, that's hella funny, dude.
Just kind of came back when everything blows over. I remember when we used to do that and go to Colton and Garrett's house. We'd get into it, and then we'd wait like a couple of days till everyone steamed off a little bit. Kind of creep ourselves back over.
What do you mean after you getting like fights and shit? Or
Yeah,
watch
remember?
porn?
Oh, I thought you guys after you guys are masturbating together.
Not
and then you guys
porn,
are
but
just
like,
oh, God,
remember
give it a
how
couple
we'd
days.
fight with Colton and Garrett all the time? And then we'd
Yeah,
just
we're not cool anymore. Yeah, we're never hanging out with you again. Back in a few days. You guys want to play? You guys,
Hey, you wanna
want to
play
ride
football?
bikes? Yeah.
Love her a little bit.
Oh,
Remember that one time me and Dakota, Colton and Garrett were playing football in the backyard, and when we used to play football, it was always Dakota and Garrett versus me and Colton.
Because I was the biggest one, and Garrett was the smallest one, and Beau and Colton were
And fucking
same age.
and then one time fucking Dakota he we were playing in at Colton and Garrett's house when they lived down the street, and fucking Dakota we were playing, and then fucking Colton called Dakota a fat fuck. And fucking Dakota just stuck it on Colton. Punched him right in the fucking eye. Colton in the ground just started crying. And then fucking George ran out. I was like, "Get the fuck out of my house!"
George, yeah, he's from Georgia, and he southern accent. He's like, "Pack your shit up and get the fuck out of here."
Get the fuck out of here!
I was like, "I don't have anything, George, but all right." I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna pack up.
Then we had to walk
I
home.
just walked down from the street.
Walk down the road down the long, lonely dirt road. And I remember Colton got on the bus the next day. He had a hoodie on.
Yeah, hella quiet. He didn't talk to anybody. The
They
next day. I felt so
He looked
bad.
up. He had like a big old black eye. The guy just stuck it on him.
Yeah, we wouldn't talk to anybody, and I saw him in the hallways. I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry." He's like, "It's whatever." Just kept walking with his fucking hoodie up, like a depressed like kid in a movie or some shit,
So you getting fucking pretty into fucking My Hero, huh? Fucking watching the last season.
Yeah, I have to watch the dub. I mean, it's so I try to watch because the dub's always a few episodes back.
Yeah.
So the show we're talking about is My Hero Academia. It's a really good
Really
show. If you're not into anime, it's a good show to like start with. Because it's like Dragon Ball Z in a sense, where like even people that don't watch anime watch it.
I hate the stigmatism about like when you say you like to watch anime and then people just think of like hentai shit because it's not like about
What
it,
is so?
you know?
Is hentai like the
Hentai's just
porn?
like animated porn. Like you ever go on
Is
like
it the
porn and
VR or just porn in
just
general?
like animate like
I've seen like the VR where they do that porn with like anime characters, but I didn't know if that
hentai's
was
just like them drawing people.
Oh,
Getting
so it's
fucked,
okay,
it's like
so
a cartoon, like anime, but it's just like them getting
Well,
fucked.
but what they do on anime that's bad. That's even on My Hero Academia. They make these fucking every single chick with huge tits, huge butt. Like they make them so sexualized.
Yeah.
Not in all of them. Like I just watched this movie called it was on Netflix. It was called it was about a girl that she was deaf. Have you seen it? It's a movie on Netflix. It was okay, but It wasn't. They didn't do that in that one. So it's not like all of them, but a lot of them do that.
Well, there's like got a lot of good fucking plots and stories and shit.
Dude, it's so good. That show
It's riveting.
So like I watched a dub on that show. I can watch the sub, which I remember I explained with dub and sub what the difference was
I like
last time.
watching dub because it's just like I don't have to read and
You
there's
mean
like a lot of action scenes. But I like with the subs, like I have to watch that next episode, so I'm just gonna keep going. And
So I tried to do that with My Hero, but and it was actually funny. I started watching an episode and I was like, oh, this is actually not bad. But it was the beginning didn't have the two main characters, which is Deku and
Bakugo.
No, Deku and
All Might.
And the first like 5 minutes didn't have them in it, and it was just like side characters. Hawk,
Oh yeah.
number 2, and he's undercover. So I just had them for like the first 5 minutes, and then I was like, oh, why did I like not like watching the show and sub? It's really not that bad. Then I got to Deku and All Might, and I was just like, okay, this is why.
Yeah.
Because their voices are the voice actors on the dub are so good. Like they're perfect for
I think
those
that's
characters.
like on
But
different
on the
fucking
sub,
shows
their
though.
voice sucks.
I think
Their
that's for
voice
different shows
fucking
because sometimes they
sucks.
like pick like fucking gay ass voices in English too though. You know, like
Yeah,
for like
they
Sword Art
sometimes
Online
do,
and shit
but
like
I'm
that.
talking about My Hero specifically. The voice actors are way better.
No, I agree with you there.
Fucking way better, dude. I mean, because the guy that talked for All Might is the same guy that talked for Vegeta.
What do you mean, bro?
there any good shows you'd like to fucking point us out to?
I just remember Dragon Ball Z. I used to go, Dragon, what the Dragon Ball Z?
Hell yeah, that was the intro.
I remember like coming home from like school in like elementary and it'd just be on the TV, fucking ready for me to watch.
What?
You know what TV
or
show?
That or Pokemon.
You know a TV show that I binge like, because I really am not a big like TV watcher. Like I don't watch like a bunch of shows. Like
I don't really either. I just watch a lot of fucking podcasts.
But
That's a big reason I want to do this. I just watch
the two shows that I watch is fucking Yellowstone and Sons of Anarchy. I watch.
Yeah, I've already watched Sons. Sons is fucking good.
The
first seasons are, but like,
of Sons.
Yeah, but I like the last couple. I mean, some shows they just hard for them to finish. I mean, it's because you expect so much. I think.
That's why. They only had 7 seasons, but it was
which is
fucking
good.
Sick.
Yeah, the less seasons you have, the better. I mean, the only show that I'm like satisfied with the ending and I can always watch it is Breaking Bad. I don't think you guys have watched it, but dude, the Breaking Bad like has the most like content ending. Like it's just perfect, dude. I mean, it's not perfect. It's one of those things where like so that's only 5 seasons, and the first 4 seasons pretty much had the same main bad guy in all the first 4 seasons, like the main guy that he finally
was like the best.
And then the 5th season comes in.
What season is the best though? Like season 1,
like season 2 and 3, and then I mean all of them are fucking good.
So
Breaking Bad is so fucking good.
I get the gist of it. Like I've heard it. It's like a teacher who
gets
cancer.
I put Break My Back season 2 and 3.
Oh, we could start a series like that.
No, that's a porno.
Break My Back season 2.
No, Breaking Bad.
That's a good ass porno name. Like if you heard a fucking, I don't think I've ever heard of a porno called Break My Back.
The best porn name is Dirk Diggler.
I go back to the porn. I think you guys ever heard of the stuck porn? They always talk about that.
Oh, like stuck in the dryer.
Yeah, because you're stuck in a dryer, stuck in a window seal or something. Yeah. But the best ones are the dryer. They're like, step brother, I can't get out. It's a big ass fucking dryer.
Yeah, she's like fucking a quarter of it.
He's like, ooh.
Giving us some real rapey vibes here. No one's talking about rape here. He's talking about raping Emma Watson.
Oh shit!
It's how funny, like TikTok now, like like when you just like scroll down your feeds, there's hella fucking people that like post like, that one like it's like a trend going around. And it's like boom, 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 and they're like clapping and shit.
And it's their ass.
No. It's like they'll like be like dun 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 dun, and then it like pops up different like shit they do. Different shit they do, and then like a bunch of people are like, check me out on, and then they just put like the black emoji and the orange emoji.
Oh, for Pornhub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they put like their fucking names on there.
Oh, they're trying to make some money, dude. Not bad fucking advertisement. Fucking little kids trying to fucking
I haven't,
watch this chick on TikTok
like, and they put their usernames
out.
on there. I mean, I haven't looked them up, but there's some fucking chicks on there pretty fucking hot that were like, look up this fucking.
I don't use Pornhub. I don't ever use Pornhub.
I haven't.
I like when I first started, it was like Pornhub, and then I went on to like X Hamster or like some other like shit.
X Hamster?
Yeah, dude.
What the hell is that?
I have a little hamster to try to get my nut.
I was thinking fucking old South Park and he's sticking hamster up his ass, dude.
Dude,
it's cleansing.
Oh fuck, dude! I was trying to send it. I was fucking watching South Park last night. I delete the fucking video. Please tell me.
Yeah, I've is that kind of like because I've heard they make some porn channels that don't sound like porn channels.
I did.
Is that what X Hamster is? Maybe.
I don't know. I just found out.
I think that's why they probably named it that.
I was watching South Park last night, and it was the episode where Mr. Garrison, he's trying to find his dick, and it's on the rat.
Oh my god!
And
it's like so
I was
funny.
recording it, I tried to send it, but it didn't send, and then I fucking deleted it last night.
So
because I was all drunk. But he's running up on the fence, and he starts singing to the moon. And the little wiener starts singing.
His little dick starts singing.
And he runs down, and he's like, "Mr. Garrison," he's like, "Your wiener's gone." He's like, well, hopefully we'll get it back because you're not too good of a looking of a woman or some shit. You should pull that shit up. It's so fucking funny.
We got to be careful about what we pull up. Like if you send a TikTok with music in it, like it could get muted. Because I did post our first podcast for a little bit, the whole thing, And I didn't mean to. I meant to do the 5-minute one, but I accidentally uploaded our full podcast, and it got muted quick. And then I uploaded it again twice. I kept
Pretty sure
uploading.
because we said a couple times.
I did say it right now. Idiot.
Oh shit.
Man, can't be saying that fucking shit. Anyways, but I did it, and then the comments got turned off for the 5-minute video because I think because I got like 2 strikes. So hopefully when I post this one, the comments ain't turned off.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, you got to be careful about what we play and what we send.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone wants a dollar.
Because what it does is it's not like a YouTuber guy found the video. It just automatically picks up the
Takes
song.
those words and
Yeah.
songs or
and
whatever.
it knows. So
Yeah. Well, this one's gonna. I mean, we had some shit in this one where we're gonna have to edit out anyway.
yeah,
But
yeah, we have to get.
I mean,
I wanna
all
go
those
up to the point of
podcasters
where you
have
were
to do
talking
that.
about, like, superpowers and how you already knew which superpowers we had. Because I want to know what superpowers you had to picked out for us.
Oh, it's just nothing crazy. Like what we do.
I'd be a waterbender.
Bo would be water guy. You'd be like electric shock,
Oh,
and I would be abuse the ground. And I was also thinking of
like an
Last
Avatar.
Airbender. Yeah, I'd be.
That'd be catty.
What are they called? Earth or ground?
Earthbenders.
Earthbenders, waterbenders, but then they have fire. They don't have like
Yeah, because I'm just badass
The
like that.
electrical
You know what I'm
bender.
You're not a
saying?
firebender.
Dude, honestly, that
electrical.
show.
Spit that fire though.
I used to
That's why
watch that
like
show. That show Avatar. Remember when they had on TV?
I love that show.
The last,
That shit,
the
the
last,
last
Airbender,
Avatar. Yeah, the comic one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that show used to be so sick.
that's
It was
kind of like an
lit, dude.
anime.
I loved it.
That's
The anime.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
There's
one.
some dope ass animes,
They-
bro.
they don't
you should
make it
watch.
anymore.
You should watch My Hero Academia, dude. You would actually like it. You would really like
There's
it. It's
some dope
fucking.
ones.
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
I just feel like
You're too cool.
I'm old and I'm too old for that shit. I don't watch it.
Well, they don't make it. They don't make them for kids. Just because it's a cartoon. I mean, think about Family Guy.
Yeah,
South
but
Park.
like I'm
Yeah.
the kind of guy. I wake up in the morning.
And it's
I
got
to
like a
watch
better
the news,
plot.
You know.
I'm the kind of guy that doesn't talk.
Oh, you like to get brainwashed
either.
by the news, huh?
I just like to see what.
I don't watch the fucking news. Fuck that. That
Me
shit's
neither.
just a downer. I
like to
get
get up-
my news from
Seriously,
where.
I wake up in the morning at 5:00. I fucking get up, fucking pick my eggs from the chicken coop, which I've been
Fuck,
doing. I just moved
He's talking
in.
about the last 2 days. He's only lived in his house for
I've
2
been there
days.
since
I fucking
Mon-
wake up like
been
5
there
minutes before I
since
have to leave
Monday.
in a fucking hurry, scramble like
Been there
fuck.
since
Maybe
Monday.
you've just started waking up at 5, but you were not waking up at 5
Oh,
a.m.
since I've gotten Surly, yeah, she works up at 5:00 every
okay, you got
morning.
her like what?
And
a month ago.
I keep her in. No, I've had her for almost 2 months now.
Sorry, 2 months.
Okay, well, whatever. But she fucking wakes up at 5 because I keep her in the crate every night.
So that's why you don't watch anime. That's a pretty good reason.
Fuck, I wasn't finished.
Okay, why don't
I
you
wake
watch
up.
anime?
I make a pot of coffee. I feed my chicks.
Just started. You just okay.
I'm being serious. I feed my chicks.
You just started living at this place 2 days ago, so you just started feeding chickens like 2
On
days
Monday.
ago. You're getting too close to the mic.
Anyways, Monday is when I moved in. I've been a changed man ever since.
Wake up and fucking show my dick to the neighbors.
I make my chicken, I pick my chicken eggs. I seriously make them every morning. I fucking take them out of the coop and pack them
Oh.
in.
I know. I came over.
You want a bloody egg?
I came over the other
protein.
morning. What?
Huh?
I came over the other morning and you were in the shower. I came in to piss and say hi, but you were like in the shower singing all loud. I was just like, I'll just let him do his thing. It was like Blair George Strait.
I was a young troubadour.
Did Emily tell you I was coming in?
Yeah.
He's like, oh fuck, I gotta show off. I'm like, fuck, Jesus.
Hey, it's Jerry.
Fucking
Little
Emily, just
Jerry.
listen to that.
Who did?
Who did?
Me.
It's not cool.
Emily, she still doesn't have her fucking smell back from when she got COVID, so I just rip
You
ass
just
all the time.
rip
It's
it.
very nice.
Been saving it for a while.
I kind of miss it, though. Yeah, I used to be able to hold her
You
underneath
miss
the
making her
covers.
smell it.
Yeah.
Dutch oven her ass.
She's like, oh my gosh, Beau, and I don't even hear that anymore.
You're just like, yes.
I smell
Yes,
it, and they
take
get a little smile on my face, and there's just nothing on my
Well, it's a lot like anime. They go and they attack somebody, and they're just like they do those expressions.
So why do you act like you're better than me because you watch anime? Huh? What, you?
Because we watch anime.
I know you're gonna watch anime because you're a fucking gook. But you,
shit.
why are you talking to me like that?
I'm not talking down. I'm just saying you would like the show, and you're saying I don't watch the show because I feed my chickens. And I was like, you just start feeding my chickens this week.
I wasn't even talking about feeding my chickens. I was talking about
piece of shit.
Yeah, that's not cool to do to your podcast bros, dude. You're not giving it your best shot. If you're gonna fart, it has to be loud.
Fire me.
It has to be your best shot, not these little quiet, stinky farts.
Shit your pants now.
If I were to push, I would have shit.
Like, give it your best shot.
All right, pull the trash can.
Let's go. Yeah, well.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
I got an hour 23 minutes, but the amount I had to cut out, I don't know how much it's gonna be. We'll see.
45.
Hey, as long as
like 45 minutes, yeah. But
and that is the best shot we got.
We'll take that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Myself, BoozyDranks, StanTheMan, and Kooz.
Good
night, everyone.
All right, see you guys.
Hope you guys liked it.
Hope you really liked it.
I love you.
Bye.